What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I have something very special for you. We are taking a look at A24's newest film, Warfare, co-directed by Ray Mendoza and Alex Garland. When a squad of Navy SEALs deep inside a rock in 2006 are on a routine surveillance mission, something goes horribly wrong, and what these men go through is nothing short of shock and terror. I have always been a huge fan of Alex Garland on his works such as Annihilation and Ex Machina. And with his most previous film, Civil War, I feel like what he was able to do in that film, he mastered with Warfare. Guys, this film was 90 minutes of pure excitement, anxiety, and adrenaline. Pairing that with Ray Mendoza, who was an actual Navy SEAL that lived these events, you get nothing short of, in my opinion, a masterpiece. This film, first and foremost, I want to talk about the amazing sound design. Hearing the gunshots and the explosions, the jets flying through, the bombs going off, you feel them in your soul. This was such an incredible feat that if it's not nominated for an Oscar next year, that is going to be highly, highly criminal. Also, this cast is absolutely amazing. One of the best ensemble casts I've seen in such a long time, with people like Will Poulter, Kit Connor, Joe Quinn, Michael Gandolfini, and DeFaro Wunatai, who plays Ray Mendoza, the co-director of this film. Everyone does such an amazing job, and you can see the amazing training that they all went through. This does not feel like a war film. No shade on movies like Saving Private Ryan or Black Hawk Down, which Black Hawk Down is my favorite movie of all time. This is a stripped down piece that it feels like it embeds you with these Navy SEALs deep in Ramadi. This is more of a documentary than it is a feature Hollywood film. There is no score in this movie, and I feel like that works so well, kind of going back and talking about the sound design. Instead, you get this droning, shell shock kind of feel that after a certain point, after this big event that happens in this film, I'm not going to go into spoilers, it's kind of a mainstay throughout the whole rest of the film. Another gorgeous aspect about this movie is the amazing cinematography and the ways it finds to kind of create different kind of shots. You get overhead kind of thermal imaging shots that are so creative, and it kind of gives you a scope of the battlefield and shows you what these guys are really going through. And then something simple as showing the camera through the scope of a sniper rifle, and you really get that kind of one-on-one feeling, and that gives you such a kind of heightened form of anxiety as well. You never know when things are going to go wrong, and it's always that moment that you're kind of lulled into safety where a huge explosion goes off and you're right back in it. The first kind of 20 minutes in this film are very much a way to kind of set things up and kind of show you the monotony of the soldiers. This isn't a glamorized, every single second there's a heartwarming rah-rah speech to the troops or someone's talking about their girl back home. No, you're seeing these soldiers, they're doing dip and they're taking a piss over in the corner or they're joking around. The opening shot of this movie is fantastic. It is 2 minutes that gets you so hyped up and gets a smile on your face, and it's such a way to show the camaraderie of these guys. A movie that takes place in real time and keeping your interest throughout the whole thing is incredible. And that is incredible by the people behind the camera, the people in front of the camera. It's in a way really reminds me of a play. And I know a lot of the actors said they prepared for this movie kind of in the same way that they would prepare for a play. Today, I saw this movie for the second time. I was so entranced by this film. I can't remember how long it's been since I've gone 2 days in a row to see a movie. I felt like I owed it to the people that they were portraying in the movie. One tagline that's really been ringing true to this movie and all of the kind of ads and stuff like that is based upon the memory of the soldiers. And this is not a join the military kind of movie. This is very much made for the guys that were there. A tagline at the end of the movie says, "For Elliot," one of the SEALs in this movie that gets injured. one reason why this film was made, excuse me, was Ray Mendoza wanted to show his friend, what happened because he had forgot what happened. Guys, I want to know what you thought about Warfare. I want to know how many times you've seen it. And like I said, just your overall thoughts. Well, I could talk about this movie for hours. I'd probably make another video about this sometime down the road, just kind of after this all sinks in again. So, like I said, let me know what you thought about Warfare down below. If you could, maybe leave me a like. That would help me out huge. And if you're feeling ever so generous, please, please leave me a subscribe. My birthday is right around the corner. I'm just kidding. That'd be great, though. Until next time, guys, I love you all. I will catch you on the next one.